Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Anita Piss, and this week I have got something super juicy for you. It is the cast reveal of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 10. You know I've got thoughts, I've got opinions, so grab yourself a drink, get comfy, and let me spill the tea for you. All Stars 10 has a new format. It is a tournament style. There are 3 brackets, each with 6 queens in. That's 18 queens in total, which is the most amount of drag queens that have ever been on a season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Each bracket gets 3 episodes each, starting with bracket 1. The queens can earn points within those first 3 episodes for their bracket, and the 3 top queens from each bracket will go on to the second half of the competition. God, this is so complicated to try and explain. It's absolutely ridiculous. After that, there will be 2 regular style episodes with those top 9 queens. 2 of those queens will be eliminated, resulting in 7 queens going forward to the Lollapalooza Lip Sync Smackdown for the crown. The season streams on May 9th, so make sure that you've got your subscription to Wow Presents Plus. You can also watch the season on Paramount Plus. So, without further ado, let's find out who the queens are. So, bracket 1, we have the orange category. And first up, we have Aja from season 9 and All Stars 3. On season 9, she came 9th, and then on All Stars 3, she came 7th. Now, after a hiatus from drag and then returning, it's really great to see Aja back. And the looks that she is serving in the promo, love it. It's got a Baroque, almost Renaissance sort of style to it. I'm loving the hair pieces with these curly, sun-like rays coming out of her head. The jewelry and embellishment on her outfit is just sumptuous. I also really like the embellishment on the tights. This is something actually that another queen is doing in the promo, and we'll pick it up there as well because I actually think the other queen does this better. Nonetheless, Aja is an incredible drag performer and an absolute lip sync assassin. This series is obviously going to be quite lip sync heavy with lots of performances, so I can't wait to see her slay that runway again because we know that she is absolutely going to give us some of the most iconic scenes of the season. Now I'm also showing you a very sneak peek at the entrance looks for season 10. And Aja's does not disappoint. We've got a very sparkly, glittery rhinestone jumpsuit, but it's giving something, it's giving superhero, it's giving supervillain with the mask. I think all in all, Aja is serving. Okay, next up we have Deja Skye. The mug of season 14. She came joint 6th on that series. Joint 6th with Georgia at Joint 6th with Georges, who is also in All Stars 10, so that'll be an interesting competition seeing those 2 competing together. Now this look of Deja's is just stunning. The structure of this dress is divine. I love the sort of collar, it's very sculptural. It's reminding me a bit of Harris Reed, the designer, and then with this big bellowing skirt as well. She just looks incredible, and you know, I feel like I'm going to be saying this about a lot of the queens this season, but again, it's just going to be great to see her. And if we have a sneaky look at her entrance, girl, I'm loving it. I'm loving the stars, the movement that it creates is gorgeous. A little black dress never disappoints. Really interesting and strong entrance look from her. Next up, we have Irene the Alien from season 15. Irene, FKA Irene Dubois, now known as Irene the Alien. Irene came 16th on season 14 and was pretty much robbed of showing some of her incredible looks. And this promo look, wow, I'm gobsmacked. Everything from the top to the very bottom is just so eloquently put together. I particularly like the dress, the structure of it, these sort of sculptural hoops that are built in. It looks like latex, or it could be a PVC. It's very shiny, and those black dots which look furry. The fact that she's put them on her fingertips, she has an incredible attention to detail, and I think this really comes through in this costume. Now, the headpiece, at first I was unsure about this. The proportions are interesting because of how wide the bottom of the skirt is. I think it's really sensible that she has a big headpiece with a big wig. I do like it. I'm not as keen on the headpiece as I am about the rest of the outfit, but I am incredibly excited to see the looks and the performance and the entire aesthetic that Irene has to provide. And if we have a look at her entrance look too, I mean, it's quintessentially Irene, it's alien, but it's also glamour, and it's beautiful, and it's incredibly detailed. These costumes must have taken hours to create. The wig, again, perfect. Let's get to our next bracket 1 drag queen, and that's Phoenix from season 3. So we're going back into the history now. Phoenix came 12th on season 3. So again, another queen who went out fairly early within their original run. And it's been about 15 years since we've seen Phoenix on Drag Race. So again, I'm incredibly excited to see what they've brought. Their entire aesthetic here on the promo look looks like an incredible step up from the last time we saw them on season 3. This entire look looks like it's created from sort of strips of fabric, strings or laces almost, and this very sumptuous sort of cape that's been draped over her shoulder. Just divine, just so much glamour. I'm really looking forward to seeing what she has to bring. This hair being incredibly sculptural. Now, her entrance look, girl, Phoenix did not come to play. She's been out of the game for a little while, and she said, girl, I'm back. This dress is incredible. Look at that stoning work and this gorgeous, sumptuous collar. It's reminding me of Mugler. It's just pure glamour, and this is what I'm here for as a drag queen. Okay, next up we have Olivia Lux. Olivia Lux, who came 5th on season 13. Olivia Lux, I'm almost speechless actually. Her body, that's insane. Talk about body tea. This look is pretty incredible. It's quite minimalist, but this, the body, absolute killer. And with this gorgeous white wig, just absolutely divine. Now, it's kind of pared down, and it's not as sumptuous or extravagant as some of the other costumes we've seen so far. She's not giving much away with this look, so it will be interesting to see her on the show to see what she brings. Now, her entrance look is equally as beautiful, and I'm absolutely in love with these white locks. Just look absolutely incredible with her skin tone. Again, it's very beautiful, it's very glamorous. It's not as extravagant or as out there as some of the other outfits we've seen so far. And then finally for bracket 1, we have Bosco. Bosco, who came 4th on season 14, was obviously put a lot of work, money and effort into elevating their drag since they were on season 14. And you can clearly see that within this promo look and also within the entrance look that I'm going to show you in a second. She looks absolutely incredible. These slithers of skin that you see banded down her body with those gorgeous feathers. This is just a gorgeous look. It's a nod to her burlesque performance style, and I'm really excited again to see what she's bringing. I am even more excited about her entrance look, which is possibly, in my view, one of the most iconic entrance looks I think I've ever seen. This is giving so many different references. It's just so iconic and characteristic. There's just a whimsy, a level of camp to this that really speaks to me, and I absolutely am in love with Bosco. I can't wait. This bracket alone has some incredible drag performers, and it's going to be really tough to see which three of them are able to make it through to the next part of the series. Right, we have bracket 2 and another 6 queens to introduce you to. This is the pink group, and first up we have Tina Burner. Tina Burner came 7th on season 13, and I am so glad that she isn't wearing red, orange or yellow. This look is stunning, just opulent and glamorous and stunning. The scale of the hat and the fluffy hips that also creates this heart-shaped silhouette within her hips, absolutely divine. And then the skirt flaring out at the bottom. It's a really well balanced and highly glamorous outfit, and you can just see that she has completely stepped up from the last time that we saw her. So it's going to be interesting to see how often she references back to the really strong colour palette that she uses quite often. If we have a look at her entrance look, you can see that she has red hair again, but she's wearing this grey metallic gown, which is gorgeous, don't get me wrong. It's probably not one of my favourite looks so far, but I think she's obviously going to bring a lot this season, and I can't wait to see her. Next up, one of my favourite queens from season 14, it's Kerry Colby. Now, I really like Kerry, but I'm not sure about this look. I understand the references that she's making with the Thanos glove, and as ever, she looks absolutely incredible. Her body looks great. She looks absolutely painted. I love the pink fabric that's draping from her elbows and sort of connected to her waist at the back. I'm not a fan on this bodysuit, which has all these chains and butterflies. There's a lot going on here. Her body's quite covered up, which is fine, but it hides the shape and the silhouette that the outfit gives. Look, this is an incredible outfit, and it looks like it cost a lot of money. I'm just not sure it works that well, especially with the glove, which is quite cumbersome and doesn't really show off the finesse of her hands. If she was going to use the glove, the rest of her arm and body needed to be much more pared down, which would have enabled the glove to speak a bit more and give her the iconicness that she's looking to bring. Having said that, her entrance, she looks absolutely incredibly beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite entrance looks so far. It's a purple play suit, shoulderless, and this sort of suit reference is just divine. It's obviously a very well-made outfit. Her hair, I mean, this is more than 40 inches, darling. Down to her calves, this girl knows how to make a runway look. Okay, next up in bracket 2, we have Nicole Paige Brooks. Now, Nicole is from season 2 of Drag Race, so it's quite some time ago now, and she came 11th on season 2. So it's really fantastic to see her back, again, with somebody like Phoenix who are on the earlier seasons of Drag Race. This look, this promo look, is probably one of my favorites. It speaks to me, it's very much something I would wear. The pink hooded gown is just divine. Again, we have these embellished tights, well, they're almost like trousers, but they are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And that same motif is carried up into the earrings and the upper parts of the arms. The attention to detail here is quite special. But if we look at the entrance look, I'm really sorry, I just don't like it. I don't think this is a great look. I don't like the metal nameplate over her crotch. I think it looks quite cheap. The outfit is very simple. I am a girl that likes a simple and refined outfit, so I'm not going to come for her for that. I'm going to need to see more from her. The promo look I think is incredible, so I'd love to see more of those details, more of those embellishments and that opulence, that extravagance within her looks. Okay, next up we have Mistress Isabel Brooks. Mistress came third on season 15, so she's had a couple of years now to refine her drag, and this look is fantastic. I have some comments. Ultimately, I really like it. I love the embellishment, I love the colour. I really do quite like these sort of tiger stripes or sort of cutouts. The cutout over her chest could have been placed better, and I do not like the neck area. This shoulder and neck piece is covering up, to me, too much of her neck area. And her entrance look is something I would definitely expect from Mistress. This is high glamour, this is pageant drag, this is drag beat for the gods, house down boots mama. I love the hair, of course I love the makeup, and I love everything that she's bringing. And you know that she is going to bring the drama and the opinions and the fieriness to a season, and that's what we love from Mistress. Next up we have Lydia Butthole Collins from season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And you may be wondering, how on earth was Lydia able to do All Stars 10 whilst also filming Drag Race 17? Apparently, I understand, she filmed Drag Race All Stars prior to the Lollapalooza on Drag Race 17. This outfit is my favourite of all of them. It is something I would wear. The bodice and the way that the rhinestones go from being really highly densely populated at the top to sort of fading out towards the waist. The headpiece matched with these, I don't even know what to call them, but the ribbons down from her arms into these tufts of fur. It's an incredible outfit. It's incredibly glamorous. She looks like an alternative showgirl, and yeah, I'm here for it. Having said that, her entrance look is a potato sack. I'm gonna give her a break because I understand she had like 5 days in order to prepare for All Stars 10, which is insane. She makes almost all of her drag herself. So, you know, hats off to these queens who are doing just the most incredible organizational feats in order to be able to put themselves into the competition. It's incredible. I don't like this look, but that's just my personal opinion. And then the sixth person within bracket 2 is Gorgeous. Gorgeous from season 14 and All Stars 9. She came 6th on season 14, and she also came 6th on All Stars 9. So she is back to see if she can get past 6th place. I'm sure she's also back specifically because Ru loves her. And don't we all? She looks incredible. This headscarf is such a great look. I am absolutely obsessed. I'm not 100% keen on the black stiletto, but I'm gonna write it off as fine because her body looks amazing. She looks gorgeous. Let's have a look at her entrance look. I was actually breathtaking when I saw this. Everything from the hair, the dress, the piece at the back, stunning. Her makeup, stunning. Soft and beautiful, very feminine. I'm just in awe, to be honest. I think she looks incredible. And you know that she's going to bring the absolute fire in any of those lip syncs. It's going to be incredible. So yeah, another hit from the casting of this season. Okay, and we have bracket 3. In bracket 3 we have Denali. Denali from season 13 of Drag Race. She came 8th on season 13, so it's fantastic to see her back. She looks absolutely incredible. Our ice skating diva in this icicle type dress and this flowing sort of watery fabric behind her. Now we have to come and mention this wig because this picture actually doesn't do the wig justice. If you look at the wig on her Instagram, or if you look at the Meet the Queens YouTube video on the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube site, this wig is a work of art. It's absolutely incredible. It is he is a wig designer who has also done a lot of wigs for people like Gottmik and Violet Chachki. I just think this look is incredible. This is All Stars level of creation here. If we have a look at her entrance look, this is another nod to her ice skating talent. She looks incredible. Her skin tone looks beautiful with this white outfit, and the mixture of textures between that jacket and the bodysuit, very nice. I really like the hair, that's very on trend with these different sort of levels of fringe. Again, another really hot performer, and I think we're going to be really blessed to watch Denali. The way that her drag has developed is incredible. Okay, next up we have Acid Betty. Acid Betty from season 8. Where's she placed? 8. This look is insane. I am, again, almost speechless. It reminds me of the Power Rangers and the types of sort of evil villains that were in that. Just the structural components of this outfit would have been incredibly difficult to make. I understand that she makes a lot of her own costumes as well. The level of characterization and artistry that has gone into this costume is almost unbelievable. I am really looking forward to seeing the package that she's brought and all these crazy outfits that are just incredible. If we have a look at her entrance look, there's a number of references here. The Victor and Rolf reference with the collars on the shirt I think is incredible. The brightly coloured sort of masculine body that she's painted on is also just, it's insane actually. The level of artistry here is quite something. I'm really excited to see her and how her drag has evolved, what her points of view are, and how she's going to present that on the main stage. Next up, we have Alyssa Hunter. Alyssa finished 13th on season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and this promo look, wow. Talk about gag. This is just so incredibly opulent and sumptuous. This purple, I don't want to refer to it as a bodysuit because it's more than that. It's incredibly structural. An incredible amount of work has gone into creating this. And that enormous hat, it's such a statement. Alyssa went home fairly early on season 14. We didn't get to see much of her package for that season because she went home quite soon. But if you check out her Instagram, she had some incredible outfits for those categories. So I really hope we get to see more of what Alyssa has to bring, just solely from her package point of view, her outfits. Next up, we have Cynthia Lee Fontaine, who is from season 8 and season 9 of Drag Race. She finished 10th place on both of those seasons, and it's absolutely wonderful to see her back. Cynthia has been through a number of health complications, so check out the Meet the Queens for more details on that, and check out her page to understand more about her story. She's an incredible person, an incredible drag queen, and we are so blessed to see her back on our screens. This outfit is divine. It's giving me mermaid magical realness. The pleating detail for me is what makes this dress just sublime. And as you look through that pleating, you can see all the different sort of iridescent colours that have just been brought to life. I'm not a huge fan of the wig. I do think this dress needs some form of updo. I'm not sure whether the sculptural nature of the updo really matches the dress, but because it's so beautiful, I don't care. Now, if we have a look at her entrance look, Cynthia is giving us a Queen of Hearts Baroque style outfit, and it's gorgeous. She looks incredibly beautiful. She looks glowing, and it's just so wonderful to see her feeling her oats this way. I think she's going to give us a lot of incredible TV time, and I can't wait to see what she brings to the show. Next up, we have Dia Betty. Dia Betty from season 14. I have to say, I do really like the jacket of this outfit, and the colour palette is great. I love that sort of dark, sumptuous purple mixed with those blacks, those inky blacks. Her makeup looks wonderful. Her hair looks great. I'm not terribly keen on the lacing detail on her neck. I really enjoyed Daya on season 14. I love that she speaks her mind. She's very open and straightforward with what she feels and thinks. And her aesthetic, which has this punky alternative edge to it, I think is incredibly needed within the Drag Race sphere. So we have a full and rounded cast of unique and interesting queens. This is not my particular favourite look, and I have to be honest, I'm also not so keen on her entrance look. It's giving noughties emo. It's not giving entrance to the workroom in my view. I don't like these Converse, these sort of thigh-high Converse. I'm sorry. I really like Jo Betty. I love her drag, but this is not the one for me. And then last but certainly not least is Ginger Minj. Ginger Minj was runner-up on season 7. She was 8th on season 2 and runner-up on All Stars 6. So this will be her 4th time competing in Drag Race. This is her 3rd time competing on an All Stars series. And there is no doubt that Ginger Minj is an incredible powerhouse of a drag queen. She's an incredible performer. She's got incredible comedy chops. She knows how to tell jokes and how to hold a room. Her looks have sometimes been hit and miss, but I have to say this promo look is stunning. Let's start from the top. Her hair looks just perfect and divine. I love this bouffant wig. The purple dress is delicious. The layers and floral sort of flower-like nature of it I think is delightful. In terms of her entrance look, I'm not a big fan of the wig. I think it makes her look quite manly, and paired with that structured jacket and skirt, but I'm not quite sure it's really ticking all the boxes for me. I do love the material that this jacket's made of. I think that the outfit is obviously very well made, and for me Ginger Minj's aesthetic and style is shit. No. There's something here about styling that, you know, for a shorter person, you need to be able to create this sense of fluidity and lines up and down the body so that your eyes flow. And that's a lot easier to do when you're taller. And when you're short, if you don't do that properly, it can make you look even shorter and sort of stumpy. And I think that's what this outfit does to Ginger for me. It's just not quite there for me. Those tights look incredibly pale. It'll be interesting to see Ginger on this series because I think we all love Ginger. You know, there's a reason why some of these queens keep returning to our screens. It's because they're incredible performers. The audience loves them and the camera loves them. So regardless of whether or not I like a particular look, I think all of these queens are going to bring us an incredible season of Drag Race. So we have our biggest cast ever and a new format to keep us all on our toes. But the real question is, what do you think of this season's lineup? Let me know in the comments. Are you for it? Are you not here for it? How do you feel about it being the 4th time we've now seen some of these queens? I'd be really fascinated to know what your point of view. Do you agree with me on their outfits? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I release a new video. If you've enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment to tell me what you think. As ever, I've been Anita Piss. It's been absolutely wonderful to see you again. Until next time, bye.